Keith came to us with a very classic CrossFit problem. He was having some knee pain whenever he would squat. So the first thing that we wanted to do with Keith is an evaluation. Keith went ahead and showed us how well he moves by taking a mobility screen, and then he went ahead and showed us how strong he is across various different joint ranges and movements by doing our strength assessment. That took him about 3 days. When Keith finished the strength assessment and the mobility exam, he sent us all of his results. He sent us a list of all of his strength scores, and he sent us a video of all of his mobility tests. When we received Keith's mobility tests, we evaluated every single one of his mobility tests, both for quantity and quality of motion. We marked on the things that we like, we marked on the things that we don't like, and we gave him steps that we want him to do to improve those. We also took a look at his strength numbers and put them into a calculator that we had built that tells us exactly how things work as far as, does his squat match his deadlift? Does his deadlift match his step up? How are his one-legged squats doing compared to his two-legged squats? How's his front squat compared to his back squat? And so on and so forth, until we have two separate profiles on Keith, a mobility profile and a strength profile. Once we have those profiles, we start drawing a program up for Keith from scratch. That program is going to include both mobility work and strength work that's going to function to improve his joint health. Keith receives that program on a program called Fitbot that gives us both the opportunity to watch everything that he's doing, take in his feedback, and progress his programming from week to week based on how he performed the week before. Our programming allows us to give videos, to assess videos, anything that's needed so that Keith can see what he needed to do on a week-to-week basis, and so that we could see if he did things properly on the day that we prescribed them. Because we're able to monitor the athletes so closely on a regular basis, we're able to see as those symptoms start to diminish, because we're testing and testing and testing on a regular basis and changing our data points and making sure the program stays current to the athlete's needs. So once Keith came to us and said, my knees don't hurt anymore when I squat, we were able to start progressing the program to start focusing on his performance.